The second issue is this mass deportation camps, the gulags have begun, et cetera. Now, look, I think that the clip that Francesca's using is misleading and totally out of context, but that's okay. But I know that...
No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. That dishonesty is not okay. Yeah, but continue. Go ahead.
I hear you. I hear you. I don't mean to
but she's getting the likes that she wants, right? Otherwise, I mean, who would pay attention to anything she's doing if she's not attacking TYT? But anyway, continue, Jane.
Yeah. All right.
And she put him in an awkward position at that moment because she's... Okay, I'll come back to why I feel like she did. Let's just go back to Cenk explaining what's going on. Fine, because this isn't a talk show quite yet.
So I want you guys to know why I'm doing that and how this whole situation isn't really about Francesca. It's about TYT, our community, and what we stand for. And so we're for open minds and open hearts. And so I want all of you to know that, and I want to build a community that believes in that and invites people in that believe in the same things. And by the way, if you don't believe in the same things and you say, no, I have a strict ideology and I have no open mind about that, no problem. There are tons of shows out there for you guys. So first of all, we've had some disagreements.
He can't keep saying it like that. These people, they're going to fleece viewers. They're getting a young crowd, bro. Like, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, the thing about the young crowd is that they are either extremely left or extremely right. And believe it or not, they meet in the middle. It's like that horseshoe thing. Yes. So don't get scared. And I don't mean extremely left, like, oh, everybody's trans, everybody's like, no, I mean in their thinking of like Medicare for all. And like, you know, when people start really realizing how much we do outside of the country and that we should be doing for our own people, these young kids, they've realized like, nah, this doesn't work. So it's two like crowds that are meeting in the middle. Believe me. So for him to say, if this isn't the show for you, you could watch something else. They are watching something else, Cenk.
I certainly have with some of the far left, but I think they've been relatively small. But if you think that they've been large, no problem. So they've been around the issue of crime. Did crime rise between 2019 and 2023? Well, that's a fact. It did. But it's okay. We could have different interpretations of it. That's not an issue at all. We certainly are against police abuse, and we've fought against it. I would argue at least as much as any show on the planet, and perhaps a lot more. And I take great pride that Benjamin Crump, among others, said that Trayvon Martin would not have gotten anywhere near the national coverage that he did if it wasn't for
what is he getting into? Like, let's just get it right into, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I guess what his thing is that he's, okay, let me just go and show this fight, and then I'm going to show a little bit about what Francesca had to say, because he went back to 2013, and I'm not coming for Cenk about that, but, like, we are trying to figure out what's going on today.
The book by, I think his name is Michael Schneider, on tyranny. And he wrote, it's like 20 lessons from the 20th century about authoritarianism and fascism. And one of the things that has come to mind when you say, my strategy will protect us, is he has this chapter, I'm going to bring it up, the first part of it, called Do Not Obey in Advance. And he writes, most of the power of authoritarianism is freely given. In times like these, individuals think ahead about what a more repressive government will want and then offer themselves without being asked. A citizen who adapts in this way is teaching power what it can do. In other words, you don't have to do the sort of crackdown on the left around speech because I'm going to do it for you. Or you don't have to come to me.
Again, you're misstating it. I'm doing the exact opposite. You're cracking down by saying, Cenk, you're out of bounds. So you should stop your stupid opinion. And because you're implicating me.
I can't believe that a guy who I used to admire and who I thought had a lot of fight is trying to scratch the back of people who absolutely would never do the same for them.
So we just spent an hour and a half me explaining how I'm not scratching their back. I'm trying to get.
But I can show you one.
But you are scratching their back, Cenk. I'm sorry. Believe me. Look, me and Francesca will probably only agree on Israel. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend I'm too. She's my age though. But at the same time, it's like she could do her thing, I do my thing, right? Because we certainly don't agree on Ukraine, which is really weird because for her to be on the left, I don't understand this whole leftist Ukraine thing. It's like, it's really, because usually liberals, they know more about geopolitics than definitely the right. Okay, digressed. All right. So, but for Cenk to say he's not trying to scratch up, yes, you are. Bro, you out there talking to Glenn Beck, and you're so late with it. Like, to be honest, people on the right who are like moving away from this so-called MAGA world, this so-called WN, they are, they're not looking towards Glenn Beck anymore, Cenk. Glenn Beck is yesterday's news. Nobody's trying to be disrespectful here, but people are really, Israel really opened a lot of people's eyes. It just did.
You know when you meet someone and they swear that all of their exes were psychos, and then you slowly realize that, oh, wait, I'm talking to the person who was the problem in the relationship? Unrelatedly, the Young Turks. And I'm going to make this as brief as possible because there are a million far more important and pressing things going on right now. As you know, actual fascism. But to make it brief, Cenk Uygur, the head of...
I actually agree with her on that. But me and her wouldn't see it for the same reasons, but she's actually right about that. They got it. They're getting it. You know, like, I mean, she's right. Trump has declared war on the media, and he's sending in Daily Wire specialists into the... Man, get out of here. So she's right about that. But let me just play 1 minute of this, and I'm going to show you a tweet, and I'm just going to have to cover the rest of this clip in another episode. Guys, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. My God, I should have asked this already. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and a notification bell. Thank you to every eye that lands on these videos.
TYT recently hath forboden me from appearing on any TYT shows because, in part, I said that him capitulating to right-wing framing on many issues meant he was, quote, acting like a bitch. And the truth is, he was, and I'll explain that a little bit later. But first, some backstory. So I have been a contractor at TYT for 10 years now, appearing on all of the shows as a fill-in host, as a guest host during election coverage, on the TYT main show, on the Damage Report, and on Indisputable, along with a lot of other shows. I have always hopped on at the last minute, always helped out in a pinch. I guest host last minute, and yes, I was paid. And if you're watching this and you are a TYT contributor and you are not getting paid, stop going on TYT until you do.
There's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot to unpack. Basically, she's saying that, like, she was getting them out of bind. Cenk made a bad... I saw this coming. Cenk really dropped the ball with this one. This is going to be TYT's Candace Owens moment. She would be mad to be compared to Candace Owens, but this is the Candace Owens moment of the left. It is. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, like Candace Owens, after the Daily Wire shut her down for Israel, they've been tanking since then. He should have really thought twice about this one. This tweet, as it happened with Emma Vigeland and Sam Cedar, Benjamin Dixon, Mandela Robinson, and Dan from the Web, or part-time, full-time editor Hank Thompson, or allies like David Dole and Humanist Report, and too many others to name. So it goes with me. Now, please enjoy this TYT. It's gonna go there. We're gonna cover this. Guys. This is crazy. This is bad. Cenk really played himself with this one. Like, he literally gave himself an unnecessary... I mean, you want to talk about an unforced error? Like, if she asked to remove the thing, I get that, because it's like, look, we're not on the same page. But I will still cover for you. I still got your back. You know, like, hey, you need somebody to fill in. It's all good. But complete unforced error.